What is up, guys, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Quinter Awesomeness, and if you're new to this channel, please feel free to leave a like and hit that subscribe button down below. We're on the road to 200 subscribers, and tonight we start week 4 of this little simulation series that I'm doing. We got the Dallas Cowboys versus the New York Giants for this Thursday night football game. The Cowboys are 2-1, meanwhile the Giants are 1-2. So this will be an interesting game. The Cowboys are probably going to smack the Giants' ass, but that's why we simulate these things. You never know what's going to happen. So, yeah. We're going to jump right into, we're going to upgrade some guys and look at the rankings, and then we're going to jump right into the action. So, let's do this. Alright. It doesn't look like the Cowboys need any upgrade, so we're going to jump right over, go over to the Giants and see what they got here. Alrighty, let's see. And looks like the Giants need to upgrade, so let's do that real quick. And the only upgrade that the Giants will be getting will be Timmy Horn, who will be in 63 overall. Okay, oh boy. And now we're gonna, actually we're gonna look at the rankings real quick. So the Cowboys have the number 8 offense in the league, meanwhile the Giants have the number 19 offense in the league. Defensively, the Cowboys have the number 21 defense in the league, meanwhile the Giants have the number 27 defense in the league. So that's where we're at. And now we're gonna jump right into action. League season game. And let's do this. If you're a Cowboys or Giants fan, let me know in the comments down below which and what your score predictions are for this game. And yeah, I'm interested to see what you guys think.
Tonight, from MetLife Stadium in New Jersey, it's week 4 of the NFL on EA Sports. We'll see Daniel Jones and the New York Giants taking on Dak Prescott and the Dallas Cowboys.
From the stadium that hosted Super Bowl 48 back in 2014, there's a look at MetLife Stadium here in East Rutherford. Alongside my partner, Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you take a look at this Giants ball club. They come in losers of 2 straight, so they're trying to right the ship here a little bit.
They're teetering a little bit, aren't they? And now things could really go south if they lose this game. So they understand the importance of playing well and stopping this streak.
Meanwhile, for the visitors here, the Cowboys, they too were losers last week, so they're also hoping to get back in the win column.
Something's got to give in this one, right? Both teams want to start a new streak, and they both want it to be a victory. This should be a fun one.
It's the first weekend of autumn, and the NFL is in full swing as off we go on EA Sports. To return, this is Eddie Jackson. And it decent return out to the 27-yard line. The Cowboys making their way out behind the NFL's leader in touchdown passes for 2023. In his 9th season now, Dak Prescott.
And he did everything possible to rally his team to a win last week, didn't he? What did he throw for?
Over 450 yards.
I mean, that's a pretty phenomenal performance. So, obviously, he and the offense were clicking pretty well. The other 2/3, though, that comes into question. Defense and special teams, they'll need all of them to play better in this one, too.
Now the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Call it officially a loss of 2 on the first play from scrimmage. Second down.
They have 3 tight ends in that formation. That's almost a universal sign that they're planning to run the football. But how about the defense there? They met force with force and caused a stack up behind the line of scrimmage and threw it for a loss.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Off play action to Elliott. Here's Prescott. Pass complete to Jalen Tolbert. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A gain there of 21 yards.
And partner, they're locked in man coverage out left, and they end up running a crossing route. Rounded it a little bit more than a slant. They just got to angle himself towards the right side of the field, and that's very difficult for a defender to shadow him across all that ground.
On 1st and 10, Prescott. A short one there taken in by Ferguson. And a gain of 4 gets him right to the midfield stripe. The numbers for him from a week ago, and you figure that he'll probably be a big factor in this one as well.
No question about it, partner. We just saw it right there. They want to get him the ball in space and see what he can do after the catch.
Now an option play on 2nd down. And holding it may be the wrong decision as he stopped in the backfield. Now they're going to be dealing with a 3rd and 7. Is that one officially a loss of 1? You talk about this Giant defense. They've had their trouble stopping the run, Charles. Currently 29th in the NFL in that department.
And this group talks all the time about wanting to be better, getting stronger against the run. And to me, it all starts up front. You've got to win the line of scrimmage in order to play against the run very well.
Now 3rd down and 7. Prescott down. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 24-yard line. 27 yards there on a very nice 3rd down conversion.
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. First down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
A first down throw for Prescott. Finding Tolbert here over the middle. And down inside the 15 he goes. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. From the red zone now, Prescott. He's got it. And the Cowboys are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line. Elliott is not going anywhere. He'll be hit and dropped for no gain at the 2-yard line. Nothing at all on that one. It'll be 2nd down. Looking to throw. Prescott. And this ball is caught by Lamb. Touchdown, Dallas. A great effort there. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Cowboys will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight. A long opening drive, but a very successful opening drive. We call that methodical, I guess, when it takes that many plays.
Methodical and almost like a boxing match where you're hitting them with body blows. They can withstand them here. Look, they gave up the touchdown, but you don't feel like a knockout is there. but they keep doing that in the fourth quarter, that's when the knockout occurs.
It becomes tough for that defense if they're on the field that long. We'll see if they can continue that in future drives. The extra point up and good by Aubrey. And that makes the score 7-0. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And no thought of bringing this one out. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll begin the drive at the 30. The Giants offense ready to go to work, and they'll do so behind Daniel Jones in his 6th season now out of Duke.
Would you say that last week's performance by him, workmanlike in terms of numbers?
1 touchdown, 1 pick, but obviously a loss.
Yeah, that's the bottom line for him. All he cares about is how do we find a way to win the game. Maybe leans on a few other parts of the offense, and hopefully springs a receiver or two free.
Now Jones. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Say hello to Eric Kendricks. He gets the sack there.
We talked about prior to the game, and it played out right there on the first play, didn't it? This offensive line is going to have its hands full all night long.
And you often speak of scripts to start a game. Does this mean that play number 2, they're going to go off the script a little bit?
Yeah, what's interesting is that most people, when they script now, they actually script those contingencies in, okay, in case they can't run the play they want to. It's long distance now. Let's go to that play.
So following the sack, they'll try to change their fortune here on 2nd and 13. Throwing Jones. He'll get this into the hands of the wideout from LSU. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now. Charles, Thursday night game, I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal week to put in a full playbook. So as you said, you shrink the playbook, pick out the plays that work best for you. Do you know what else you're looking for?
What's that?
Who are the freshest guys coming off the last game to play on a Thursday night? Guys that were an extra pep in their step. You go to them early often.
Give them 18 there, and the Giants have a first down.
That's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
Jones throwing on first down. Open man is the rookie, Theo Johnson. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down. It will. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. The Giants are 1-2 through the first 3 weeks of the season. And they got off to the good start, but then 2 straight losses since.
And now you start to wonder about
Jones in trouble here, and down he goes. Micah Parsons in there to drop him for his 11th sack of the year.
I spent a lot of extra time preparing for this game watching this offensive line because they gave up 5 sacks last week in their loss. They just gave up another one now. They don't seem to be working together as a cohesive unit. Right? 4 guys might have it right, but the 5th guy is giving something up. They've got to find a way to all get on the same page.
After that sack, 3rd and long, tough spot for Jones and the Giants. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
On 4th down, Jamie Gillen on to punt for the Giants. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. And they won't risk defending a return here. That one's out of bounds, and it'll be spotted at the 14-yard line. From a star in college to a star in the NFL, CeeDee Lamb at wide receiver as he brings out this offense. There's a lot of talk in training camp about him getting off to a hot start this year, saying that they needed that. Well, he's done it through the first month.
Kind of reminds me of one of those great musical groups where one person has their name out front, then they have the backups, right? He's the guy out front because the backups, they're doing what they're supposed to be doing, but we're going to the headliner each and every time. And that's not easily done because, you know, all the defenses are kicking towards him right now. That means he's fighting his way through traffic, finding ways to get open, even when he's not supposed to be.
Throwing, Prescott. He'll find Lamb. That's complete. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. A first down carry by Elliott. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. You talk about this Giant defense. This unit, they've struggled a little bit against the pass, ranked number 21 in the league.
And for all the routes to keep an eye on in this one, they've got to find a way to take away the crossing routes. Those are the ones that when a receiver catches it on the run, those can really hurt a defense.
Elliott going to get it again on second down. And he'll scratch out a yard up to the 30, and that's all.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Here's 3rd and 6. To throw is Prescott. A 50-50 ball here, and it's intercepted. And they'll set up shop in enemy territory at the 45-yard line. They're trying to resurrect his confidence. Last week was a disaster. 5 interceptions in that loss, and another pick there.
I played with a quarterback like this before, and he had a tough game, and the head coach said, I'll take it, I'll fix it. The very next game, he started out the exact same way. The head coach turned to the offensive coordinator and said, he's yours from now on. Someone has to take responsibility and work with him and try and get him settled.
Throwing to start the drive. Jones. A quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10. Now the first carry for Devin Singletary. And he's going to be met at about the 43. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
Early down stuff to put this offense in precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
And they'll need to get to the 35 if they want to keep this drive going on 3rd down. Back to throw. Jones. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. Pretty solid gain of 7 yards that time as he scrambled, but now they face a 4th down.
Thanks to his effort, they now have a big choice to make here. He just ran up in the field goal range with that one, so here come the choices. Do they kick it here, or do they trust him to make another big play and possibly get a 1st down?
And he's going to get to the 31, enough for the 1st down. In lieu of the sneak on 4th and inches, they just say, give it to the big man in the backfield.
Yeah, fullback no less. Not many of those left in the NFL, but for those that have one, perfect time to use them, perfect time to get it done.
They'll run on 1st down with Singletary, and he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. We take a look at his numbers on the ground last week. Pretty good as he found himself in the end zone on 2 separate occasions.
And those are the most important numbers because no matter what you pile up prior to the goal line, getting in is all that matters. Putting those numbers up on the board, and they love them when they're 6s.
And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Straight ahead, here's Tracy. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. That one goes for 16 yards and sets him up first and goal. So there the defense denies the rookie of his potential first career touchdown.
And his first NFL touchdown celebration. I wonder if he's thought about it, if he has something cooked up in his head as he worked out with his team, and think about the celebration back home when he finally scores his first touchdown.
You don't get a second chance to make a first impression. We'll see what he does.
Well said, sir. Well said.
Now it's Tracy. And he'll be stopped about a yard shy of the goal line after a pickup of about 3. He's still in search of his first rushing touchdown of the year, but not on that play.
I just wonder if he has some frustration starting to build a little bit because he hasn't gotten into the end zone. Has to just stay calm, stay within himself, just let it happen.
Second and goal from the 1. Right back to Tracy. And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage. Back at the 6. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up third down.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
So backed up to the 6 now. Third and goal. Looking to throw. Jones. And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. Daniel Jones, a 6-yard touchdown run. And the Giants are an extra point away from drawing level.
This is a great decision right here. Out of the pocket to his left, and he knows if he waits too long, the defense is going to be all over it. So he makes a decision to go and wins the race to the pylon.
Graham Gano on for the extra point. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7. A 10-play drive that time, and it's capped off by a touchdown run of 6 yards. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. The Dallas offense back out onto the field. And they come into this one off the loss over the weekend. But you say if you're going to play a Thursday night game, this is the week to do it.
It certainly is, because you get right back out there. You don't have time to dwell on things. And look, your game plan is going to be a little more limited, but so is theirs. So that's when you just appeal to your top players. Guys, you make plays in this one, we out-execute them, we can walk away with a win.
Now Prescott. He'll get this out right here to Elliott. And they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line. Third down at 6. Prescott. And the throw there going to be incomplete. On fourth down, here's Brian Anger now to kick this one away. That's taken on the 25. It'll be a 10-yard return following a punt of 45. And it'll be Giant football, first and 10. The New York set to take the field. Early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game. But I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally, because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated, because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice. But at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
Meanwhile, Jones' throw taken in by Slayton.
And I think he just wanted to get the ball to one of his playmakers to see if they can make something happen, but he ends up throwing it to a crowded area. And after the catch, he isn't able to do much with it.
Ready to roll for the second quarter from MetLife Stadium. The Giants with the football as they've got it with a first and 10. Back to throw. Jones. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Micah Parsons, his second sack of the night.
He's the NFL sack leader coming into the game, and now that's 2 more that he's added to his total.
He wants some separation from spot 1 and 2 in that sack category. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Another try after the first down sack. Jones, now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47. The Giants on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag coming in. This could be a first down. After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Jones. Here's a short one to the tight end, Johnson. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. Now Jones on 1st and 10. Again, it's Johnson. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
I don't care what sport you're playing. Everyone likes to build up a little momentum, don't they? And look at this, back-to-back completions to the big targeted tight end.
That one not as profitable as the other, but still a decent gain. To throw again on 2nd down. Jones, and he's got his man on the out route. It's a 3-yard pickup, and that sets up 1st and goal. Back to throw again. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. They'll look to throw again. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down. Again, he'll drop to throw. And he is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line. Micah Parsons bringing the pressure yet again. That's his 3rd sack here tonight. So that now 4 first-half sacks. This pass rush has been unrelenting.
Partner, you hear that sound of paper being ripped to shreds? That's the game plan that they've had so far, because they've got to say to themselves right now, we have to do something differently.
So Jones off, Graham Gano on here for the New York Giants field goal. From the left hash, a chip shot here. Gano's kick is good, and they take the lead here now at 10-7. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
Dallas offense set for this next drive. And Charles, a very uninspired effort. The last time we saw them out there was a quick 3 and out, then they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going. Prescott,
a short one there, taken in by Ferguson. And they're able to get this one across the 35. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down.
And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed, he gets enough for the first down.
Brian Dable reaching for that challenge flag, and he's going to have the officials review this call. The thing that they'll be looking at is the spot of the football, and this is always such a tough one for officials to get exactly right.
Not just because of how fast the game's going, but just trying to get the right sight line to the football. That's not always easy. We'll see what they decide here.
So not successful there on the challenge, and he'll have to be careful from here on out because he'll only have one challenge remaining. And he'll grab a gain of 5 out of this up to the 41-yard line. Here's a 2nd and 5. Now Prescott. It's hauled in by Brandon Cooks. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. First catch of the game for Cooks. It'll be a first down.
And when you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice game. This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now for getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
2nd and 10. Prescott to throw it. Over the middle, complete. It's Elliott. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 35. It's a gain of 11 yards that time, and it produces a new set of downs.
As a passer, you're always trying to find that open window to throw the ball downfield. How about this one? Right in the middle of the field, right in the heart of a defense.
On play action, Prescott, nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. And this is taken into the end zone. A fumble recovery and a Giants touchdown. It gives some kudos to the defensive coordinator, I think, here. They bring the blitz, they dial it up, and it turns into 6 points for them.
It's so nice to hear you actually give kudos to the defense. It is so nice. You're such an offensive guy like that. I love it. He dialed things up, and boy, a big play resulted for his guys.
Well, you like the credit to the defense there, right, my friend?
Yeah, you don't, do I ever?
Gano now to add the extra point. It's good to make it 17-7. The scoop and score, always an exciting play in football, and we witnessed it there. Grabbing it off the ground and then rumbling it into the end zone for 6. So here's the kickoff now as he'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And he returns this to the 22. And now Dallas gets set to take the field.
And in just about every game we see, partner, what do we do when we look at the stat sheet? We go right to
The turnover differential.
without a doubt, because when we see that, that pretty much tells the tale of the game. And I know there's still plenty of time to go, but you've got to take care of the football in order to win it.
Meanwhile, Prescott's throw pulled in by Tolbert. Just a gain of a couple there. And it's 2nd down. Here's Prescott. He'll go underneath here to Elliott. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Here's Prescott. It's caught. Tolbert. And getting this just shy of midfield. They'll spot it at the 49. Give them 15 there, and the Cowboys have a first.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Down, Prescott. It's caught left side by Cooks. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup. From just across the midfield stripe, here's second down and 7. Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. To the air again, Prescott. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 28. A gain of 18 and a new set of downs.
Yeah, these are the types of plays they're going to need to hit on if they're going to get back into this game. It hasn't been the greatest of first halves, but this is a nice throw here on third down, and they keep the drive going.
Prescott looks to throw on first. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Shepard. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. So from inside the 20, here's first and 10 at the 18. They'll send a receiver in motion to the left. And they go the wrong way here. Knocked back to the 20. Dexter Lawrence finding his way through defensively for the stop. But good luck there as a ball carrier. You get handed that football, look up, oh, there's a big D tackle ready to swallow you whole for a loss.
Yeah, you kind of count on your guys to give you at least a little bit of time, a little bit of space to try and maneuver, but not on that one. And when you have a defensive tackle who is that strong, that agile, he's a lot to deal with. Sometimes you have to double him, and sometimes you're not able to block him no matter who's trying.
Prescott now on second down. An off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete. The offense on third down tonight, they've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is third down and 12. Tolbert hauls in the out route. And he's going to be stopped well short of what he needed as the tackle is made at the 18-yard line. Only able to gain a couple there, and that's going to bring up a fourth down.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. And his kick is good. And they're back within a touchdown at 17-10. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx it.
And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. So now the Giants set to take over on offense. They lost 2 straight coming in, but good news for them right now. They've got the lead and the football. Jones and the Giants now with a first and 10 at their own 28-yard line. They'll try and start this drive in the air. That's complete to Slayton. And they'll wind up getting this to the 37, gain of 9. So from the 37, here's second down and a yard. Back to throw. Jones. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. The escapability in evidence there is that one good for 15 in the first.
Remember, Brandon, he ran for a touchdown earlier, so his decision to go ahead and tuck it and go again turned out to be a wise one.
And the decision is what is important here. He has made some good decisions on when to tuck it and go. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. They'll hand it to Tracy. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. They'll come up second and 7. They'll go again with Tracy. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a third down.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 33. It's a gain of 11 and a Giant first down. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Micah Parsons make that now 4 sacks for him in tonight's ball game. But Charles, this has been something to watch so far. This is where you really feel for a quarterback. He's been running for his life in this first half.
Brandon, that's 5 sacks already, so you know he's got to be saying, can we get some more guys in here to block, please? Because if we don't, we're going to need another quarterback.
Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Another try after the first down sack. Jones. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And that's going to set up a tough 3rd and 9. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. To throw on 3rd down. Jones. Now that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. They'll wind up losing 3 here on the play, and that'll bring up 4th down. Heck of a play there to get to him quickly and get him down for a loss.
I think they did a really nice job getting ready for this game, scouting, watching film, and understanding defensively what the play design was.
So Jones off, Graham Gano on here for the New York Giants field goal. It'll be spotted on the right hash, a 52-yard attempt. Gano's kick is good, and they double him up here. That makes our score 20-10. From distance, he steps up, knocks it right down Main Street.
And Main Street's celebrating right now with him, aren't they? I love the mechanics of the whole thing. Snap, hold, everything was right on target, and the blocking was perfect, and he executed so well.
The Cowboy offense going to head out now late in this first half. Well, not much time remains here in this first half. We'll see if they can get something out of this drive, at least a field goal. They could certainly use it down by 2 scores. Prescott on first down. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And he will bring it back. It's a pick-6 and a Giants touchdown. So this defense doubling its pleasure there. Remember, they had the fumble return for a score earlier in the game, and now this time an interception return for another score. Gano for the extra point. Make this a 3-score game as the lead moves to 17. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. Taken at the goal line. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. And the Cowboys going to go on offense one final time in this first half. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Over the the middle, complete. That's Ferguson. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. A second down throw for Prescott. And this one quickly to Lamb. And Lamb going to have a Cowboys first down as he's up to the 44-yard line. Draw play, Elliott. And he's going to get this past the 50 and into Giant territory. And offensively, they'll take the timeout with 6 seconds left in the second quarter. So on second down, the field goal unit is on here as they try to get 3 before half. And this kick is not going to be close. It's well short, well right to boot. And the deficit will stay at 3 scores. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. This will approach NFL record territory. It's a 62-yard attempt.
It's hard to be surprised and to miss there with the way this first half has gone. Here they were hoping to get some sort of momentum to carry them into the locker room, but even this doesn't pan out.
So that would have been something from that distance, but to no avail. Comes up empty as we have reached the intermission. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach!
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to our EA Sports Halftime Report. Let's get you caught up on what's going on around the NFL. Plenty of good games to choose from in that early window. We'll highlight the one down in Tampa, a big test for the Bucs at home as they get set to host the Philadelphia Eagles. More good stuff later in the afternoon, one being down in the desert, where it'll be the Cardinals at home in Glendale, taking on the Washington Commanders. And finally, on Monday Night Football, a second straight doubleheader. Titans-Dolphins at 7:30, followed by the Seahawks and Lions at 8:15.
All right, Coach, thank you very much as we welcome you back for quarter number 3. Second half ready to get rolling. The Giants with a lead, and they are set to receive this kick. On the return, Tyrone Tracy. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The Giants offense set to begin this third quarter. And they've got the lead. CD, what do you think the message was at halftime?
I don't think the message was too drastic, I think, at the half, or that they need to change things too much. I do think the offensive line could play a little bit better. I think they'll try and help them out more. They'll probably keep a tight end in a few more times and maybe add a running back to the formation to pick up those pass rushers, because they probably allowed a few too many sacks for comfort in the first half.
Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down.
The defense did its job of taking away a quick throw, but that's only half the battle because they've got to get to him before he can make a run for it. A little bit late containing him there, so he makes a nice gain out of a play that looked like it was in trouble.
Here's Jones on first down. Robinson hauling it in outright. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. On the give, it's Tracy. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, and now they go from 2nd and 2 to a tough 3rd and 4.
And that's what this defense is going to need to do more in the second half. Good pressure that time, forces some indecision in the backfield. He's going to wind up being taken down for a nice loss.
Third and 4. Operating from the gun, Jones. Flush to his right. And he's brought down short by a yard. It's a 3rd down gain of 4.
That looked looked great when he first took off because in my mind, there was room to run and he had the marker in his sight. But I certainly didn't expect him to close so quickly, and neither did he. They got to him just in time, and now that forced him to make a decision with his fourth down call.
Here's Jamie Gillen now as he'll kick it away for the second time. And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. And a good result there as that'll get out of bounds and pin him back at their 10-yard line. And for an offense that is struggling, this is not where you want to start from. Great punt.
Fantastic punt. And for all those who wonder, what do punters do during the course of practice each and every day? The best ones do what we just saw there. Work on positioning the football and helping their team.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. They'll try and get the running game going with Elliott. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. This 2nd and 4. Prescott from the gun. Over the middle, hauled in by Lamb. And he's going to be brought down right there at the 29-yard line. Prescott and Lamb hooking up for the Cowboy first.
Well, we talk all the time about playing situational football. Right now, I think the scoreboard is dictating what they need to do. Where they are in this game, they've got to push the ball downfield, take their shots, try and get big chunks of yardage in a short amount of time. That was a nice play there.
On 1st and 10, Prescott. He finds his man complete. It's Ferguson. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. 10th carry now for Elliott. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Well, they've certainly been successful throwing it around in this game, and that's allowed them to move the ball on offense. But I've got to tell you, to watch them run the football and successfully, I'm not taking sides. But to see the ball in a running back's hands, oh, that's football for me.
Couple of first downs to kick off the drive. Here's 1st and 10 up at the 46. They'll send a receiver here in motion right. And they're going to give it to him on the jet sweep. And he's going to get this past the 50 and into Giant territory. 2nd and 5. Prescott now. A short one there taken in by Ferguson. His 5th catch tonight, and it's good for a first down. A handoff left, Elliott. And down to the 36-yard line here. Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd down and 3. They go to Elliott again. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up.
I see a shake of the head as he gets up, and you've got to imagine he's thinking, guys, you got to help me out. He's hoping his team can read his thoughts because he definitely needs some assistance.
And they'll be in search of 6 yards here on 3rd down. This is now the 9th play of the drive. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 21. They give him 17 yards that time as that'll move the chains.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
They run here with Rico Dowdle. Nifty move. And they'll get to him just inside the 15. Even after the strong run we just saw, they're able to corral him quickly defensively. 2nd down, Prescott. steps away to his left. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down.
He certainly isn't looking at the scoreboard out there because, to me, all he's concerned about is analyzing the field and making most of the time left in this game. Deficit's still there, but he's starting to hit them with some big plays.
First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. He'll drop to throw. And Prescott, his third interception. Adrian Amos with a pick. And the Giants are going to take possession here at their own 3-yard line. Well, field goals probably aren't going to cut it at this point. This was touchdown or bust, and unfortunately for them, it turned out to be bust.
Yeah, they're feeling like they've got to force the issue here. Maybe take some chances they wouldn't have earlier in the game. But give credit to this defense. They've really stood tall throughout, and they come up with the interception in the end zone.
They'll start with a run by Tracy. And the stiff arm made it a pretty little run. Not a huge gain, but a nice chunk of yardage. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. On the ground, here comes Tracy. A little juke. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. It's a Giant first down on a gain of 16.
Absolutely love the run right there. This guy's known for his quickness, but also for his speed. He's able to get to the second level almost before you blink if you give him any type of blocking. Always talk about slot receivers. They're usually known as quicker than fast. In this case, we've got a guy who's quick and fast, and he used it to great advantage.
Jones now throwing on first down. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down. On the run is Tracy. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. He's already proven to be a factor in the running game on this drive. Now he gets involved in the passing game.
I think what we're seeing here is the modern version of workhorse in the NFL, being able to run it and catch it with equal proficiency.
Now this one complete on the slant route. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 11 yards there as they connect on the quick slant.
And while we may be looking at the scoreboard, this offense certainly is not, because they're showing no signs of backing down, even with a 3-score lead here in the 3rd quarter. I think they keep taking their shots. They've seen blown leads happen throughout this league. They don't want to fall victim to it themselves.
Now 2nd and 9. Now Jones. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Micah Parsons. My goodness, make that now 5 sacks for him in this ball game. Really, really turning in an incredible performance.
Like how they've started the 3rd quarter here. They forced a punt on the first drive, and after this sack, it looks like they'll be forcing another one as well.
Absolutely. Maybe got their 2nd win coming out of the locker room. After that sack, 3rd and long, tough spot for Jones and the Giants. Throwing, Jones. There's a short one caught by Johnson. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. Short completion, just 4 yards. And that's going to make it 4th down.
Whether you're playing West Coast offense or not, one of the maxims of the West Coast offense is you're either throwing a touchdown or a check down. In other words, look for the big shot, but be smart. I think they did exactly that on that play. They didn't get the first down, but they're taking care of the ball well.
Yeah, and being rightly cautious with that lead here in the 2nd half. And this punt goes out of bounds, and it'll be marked inside the 40. The Cowboys about set to take over on offense. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down. And this time he's got the hookup. It's complete. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. They run here with Dowdle. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. That'll make it fourth down after a loss of 1.
Well, we saw a lot of negative plays that resulted in plenty of lost yardage in the first half, and that trend is continuing here.
Here's Brian Anger now, as he'll punt it away for the second time. This first punt, 48 yards. This one looks equally as good. The danger of a punt that good, a 16-yard return. And they will take over first and 10. The New York set to take the field. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the third quarter. You're 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
Second down, here's Tracy. Shoves him away, and he'll be tackled right on the chalk at the 45. 58 yards rushing on 12 carries for him now. The defense was dialed into the pass. They overlooked the draw play.
And how often do we talk about the oldies are still goodies? Because that draw play comes straight from Coach Paul Brown's playbook, going all the way back to the original Cleveland Browns.
Tracy going to get it on first down. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. Here's Gray on second down. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. One quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's first and 10. Handoff now. It's Gray with it. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. Second and 6. Here's Tracy. And a hard-working run here as he's got it inside the 20, down to the 17. Give him 18 there, and the Giants have a first down.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with. And throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
All runs on this drive so far. It's first and 10. Tracy trying the right side. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. Starting to become a tough spot for this defense. You're down fourth quarter. Looking a little fatigued maybe on that side of the ball.
Partner, we've seen this before, haven't we? Because every coach we've ever talked to says body language is important. And now you're seeing guys with their hands on their hips. They're bent over, hands on their knees. guys. They're just saying, let's just keep running it out. We've got them now.
And they'll try the option on 1st and goal. And he's brought down right at the 5-yard line. Give him 2 on the play. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. Now they bring a receiver in motion right. Straight ahead, here's Tracy. And he is in. Touchdown, Giants. A great play there. His first rushing touchdown on the year. And the Giants look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this 4th quarter.
And that right there is the definition of a statement drive. You're in the 4th quarter, trying to get to the finish line, and here they were able to hold the ball for a long time and move it down the field. And how about them finishing it off with the touchdown run? Winning football 101, check that box.
Gano now to add the extra point. And the lead is now 24. So that one a pretty time-consuming 10-play drive. And it's finished off with a 5-yard touchdown run. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. Now couldn't take the chance. This will be returned from the goal line. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. So out come the Cowboys now as their offense gets set to take over. But we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
A second down throw for Prescott. The short one there taken in by Ferguson. And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. Looking to throw. Prescott. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. Now he's loose down the left sideline. And finally taken down at the 35-yard line. That one goes for 36 yards. Defensively, I know they have the comfortable lead here in the 4th, but they do not want to give up big plays like that.
They want to finish strong. So oftentimes in this situation, you tighten up underneath in your coverage, and you bring your safeties back. They can pick up anything that leaks through. But in the meantime, upfield, you're making plays on the football.
Prescott yet again. A short one there taken in by Ferguson. Call it a gain of a yard, and that'll make it 2nd down. Throwing, Prescott. A short one there taken in by Ferguson. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and now that sets up 3rd and 2. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
The offense on 3rd down tonight, they're at 50%, 4 for 8. Here it's 3rd and 2. Out of the gun, here's Prescott. Now a battle for the football. It's caught. It's a touchdown. Brandon Cooks high in the air to bring it in. And the Cowboys are able to cut into that deficit. He's got them out now to a 3-score lead here in the 4th quarter after that one, CD. And, well, he looked right off the line like he knew that that ball was coming his way, and he secured it for 6 points.
Yeah, and I think when you're leading by a healthy margin already, it actually loosens you up and allows you to take maybe a few more chances and definitely play with more confidence, because he certainly saw something he could exploit in the defense, and he made sure to let his quarterback know, just get it to me. And the rest was all up to him, and he delivered and made it a 3-score game.
So Dak will bring the Cowboys up to go for the 2-point try. Prescott, they're going to throw for it. forced out to his left. And he's going to get in for the score. And the lead now cut to 14. Well, it's still an uphill battle from here, that's for sure, but that makes it a two-score game.
And now we see why teams practice so much on the two-point conversion, why you have more than one play ready, because you may need multiples to throw out a ball game. There's a great example right there.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. And the Giants ready to come out now. Now, there are two scores on the plus side. Still time here in this fourth quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
A first down run, good for about 3. 2nd and 7 coming up. Looking to throw. Jones. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Cowboy defense has a touchdown. Well, dare I say it, it's kind of quid pro quo. Both defenses now with an interception return for a touchdown.
Your vocabulary, sir. Well done.
Here we go now as we get set for a big two-point conversion. Following the interception, here's Prescott, eluding the, fighting for the end zone. He lost the football. It's out. And the offense is able to pounce on it inside the 5-yard line. A very pivotal two-point try that does not go their way. Now it's a big uphill battle for the rest of the fourth quarter.
The attempt was to try and make it a one-score game, right? Touchdown, get 2, and now you've tied it up. Instead, they don't get it. It's still down 10.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. The possession switching back to the New York Giants. And the pick six we just saw makes things a little more interesting. Still, though, a two-possession game as they control their destiny in this fourth quarter. Jones and the Giants now with a 1st and 10 at their own 24. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. 112 yards on the ground for him now as he has gotten better, really, as the night's gone on. No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the fourth quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score.
They run again here with Gray. Give him 6 yards on the carry. It's going to be 3rd and 3 now. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. 3rd down. Here's Tracy. And he's got enough for the first across midfield to the 48. 5 yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive. And carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Back to throw. Jones. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Micah Parsons in there to get him again. That is sack number 6, one off the NFL record of 7. Offensively, they're going to have to figure this out before next week. 7 sacks in one game.
Yeah, and that's more than any quarterback should have to bear. And if this continues on, there will be another quarterback in the game because no one can stand up to this week after week.
If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up second down. Another try after the first down sack. Jones. They'll need to get this to the 38. That's where the first down marker is here on third. They'll hand it to Tracy. And he'll get this to the 40, but that's still going to be a few yards short of the first down. Call it a gain of 5. Fourth down now. This late in the game, Charles, I think you maybe seriously have to think about going for it.
Especially where they are in terms of field position, because this is almost like no man's land. Might hurt your punter because there might not be enough space, maybe too far for your field goal kicker. I'm like the old rule. Possession is 9/10 of the law. Possession is 9/10 of winning the game. Go for it. Get the first down. Close it out.
Meeting the tough yards, they run it with their fullback. And he's going to have the first down yardage to the 35. On the give, it's Tracy. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. Ball on the 30 now. Here's second and 5. They'll keep it on the ground. Tracy, and he's got this pretty close to a first down at the Cowboys' 25. Here's third and a few inches. They'll go again with Tracy. And he will have the first before he's brought down right on the chalk of the 20. They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains. How about this offensive line? They're really starting to establish themselves, take over this game.
And before the series began, I know exactly where we set the defensive huddle. Guys, we got to get no less than a 3 and out. Let's get off the field. Instead, they can't find any traction towards doing that. Right now, they're just getting muscled all over the field and getting pushed down it.
Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10. On the run, this is Gray. And good downhill running. He's got 6 yards down to the 13. Able to stay in bounds, so the clock keeps rolling. And this defense right now backed up in the red zone. Another touchdown, it's over. They've got to stand tall quickly.
Been in this spot before. Now there's a little bit of desperation creeping in. And all you're doing when...
Oh, no, he lost the football. It's picked up by the Cowboys. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Partner, that would look like it was over. I mean, they had control, had the football, and the defense had to make a play in order to keep them in the game. That's exactly what they did.
And now that door ajar, 2-score game, so hold on here, not done in the 4th. And now here come the Cowboys. They trail by 2 scores in the 4th, and their defense did its job getting the fumble recovery. Time to see what this offense has left in the tank. Prescott now after the fumble recovery. A short one there taken in by Ferguson. It'll be a gain of 5, and that'll bring up second down. Prescott. And that's incomplete.
Tight end has become a bigger and bigger part of the passing game in the NFL, but if you drop the football, that position can get swapped out with a wide receiver in that spot, a running back in that spot. There are other ways they can go if you're not going to catch the ball.
And that's not just his first drop, his second drop of the game. And in a 2-score game, obviously, every play, every third down, like we saw there, magnified, big pickup.
It was a huge pickup. What they really want, though, is to not even get to third down. They've got to maximize time and conserve as much as possible.
All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10. Now Prescott. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. Now they go screen. It's complete.
Come on now. Let's do it.
Here comes 2nd down and 5. Now Dak. That's complete to Lamb. Takes this to the 45. Got a little space after that nice move. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll get it with just over 90 seconds to go in the ball game. He'll get this to his running back, Dowdle. And he will have a Cowboys 1st down, at least at first glance, as he'll spot the football just beyond the marker. They find a way to convert on 3rd and inches. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. Able to hit his target, Lamb. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6. They'll come up now on 2nd down. A quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete. Well, the crowd here at MetLife Stadium in full roar. 3rd down. Prescott. He's got his target. That's complete. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now, as they'll stop it with 25 ticks remaining on the clock. Here we go, 1st and goal. Here's Prescott. Escaping the pressure, and he is into the end zone for the touchdown. So they still need a miracle with a clock where it's at, but they get one piece to the puzzle done.
Still have hope. I'm not sure win-win is the proper term here, but it certainly felt like it. They got the touchdown they needed. But if I'm on the defensive side of the ball, okay, you got the touchdown, but it sure took you a long time.
Yeah, because offensively there, you're probably hoping for a 1 to 5 play drive. That one ate up a little more time than they were hoping.
You're exactly right, and if you have that 1 to 5 play drive, you actually build up momentum and even more hope. When they had to slog their way downfield, they got the touchdown, but it's almost like, yeah, you know,
doesn't feel right.
Exactly.
Aubrey good with a PAT. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. The clock showing 19 seconds to go. And this will be recovered by the Giants. And that ought to just about do it. The risk reward of the onside kick. When you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling, and whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things. Now they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
And they will take a knee here. A couple more minutes, and maybe the outcome of this one, Charles, would have been different, but ultimately time runs out on the comeback, so it falls short, and they hold on to win this by just 1 possession.
Not the 4th quarter they wanted, but they did earn the win, and they'll be happy about that, and they should be. Now they're going to go back to practice, see what they can do to prevent a future lead from slipping away like this one was.
So for the Giants, it'll be a 500 start as the win gets them back to 2-2. And they'll get a few extra days to get ready for next week, where they take on the Seattle Seahawks. Meanwhile, for Dallas, they also will exit this one at 2-2. And they'll be on the road next week as they travel to Pittsburgh to take on the Steelers. So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gunn. And this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. From MetLife Stadium, good night, everybody.
Cowboys, what happened? How did you lose to the Giants? Oh my gosh. That's embarrassing. Alright, player stats. Dak Prescott went 44-50 with 409 passing yards, 2 touchdowns, 3 interceptions, and his longest pass was from 36 yards. Meanwhile, Daniel Jones had an interesting stat line. He went 24-24 with 148 passing yards, no touchdowns, 1 interception, and his longest pass of the day was from 18 yards. For rushing, Tyrone Tracy Jr. Had 24 carries for 137 yards and a touchdown, and his longest run of the day is from 18 yards. Daniel Jones had 9 carries for 49 yards, a touchdown, and his longest run of the day was from 15 yards. And Dak Prescott had 4 carries for 17 yards, a touchdown, and his longest run of the day is from 11 yards. Brandon Cooks had 4 catches for 56 yards, a touchdown, and his longest catch of the day is from 27 yards. CD Lamb had 9 catches for 100 yards, a touchdown, and his longest catch of the day is from 27 yards. Zach Martin didn't allow any sacks. Devin Singletary allowed a sack. Andrew Thomas allowed a sack, and Evan Neal allowed 6 sacks. For defense, Micah Parsons, man, he balled out tonight. Jesus Christ. He had 6 sacks on the night. Marshawn Nealand had a sack. Eric Kendricks had a sack. Isaiah Simmons had a sack. And Dexter Lawrence II had it. Well, I don't have any sacks. I was a little far for that one, but for kicking, Graham Gano had made 2 field goals, but he missed the other. But his longest field goal was from 52 yards. Brandon Aubrey had made only 1 field goal, but he missed the other. But his longest field goal was from 35 yards. For punting, Jamie Gillan had 3 punts for 87 yards, and his longest punt of the day is from 45 yards. And Brian Anger had 2 punts for 97 yards, and his longest punt of the day is from 49 yards. For kick returns, Tyrone Tracy Jr. had 4 returns for 102 yards, and his longest return of the day is from 28 yards. Eddie Jackson had 7 returns for 173 yards, and his longest return of the day is from 27 yards. And Darius Slayton had only 1 return for 66 yards. And then for punt returns, there was only 2 the entire game. They were both by Tyrone Tracy Jr. for 2 returns, 26 yards, and his longest return of the day was from 16 yards. And that's been pretty much all the stats from this game as the New York Giants shocked the Dallas Cowboys 34-31. And Dak Prescott was seeing some ghosts out there, but he was at least making this game competitive, though. So, but it wasn't enough as the Giants defeated the Cowboys 34-31. But now we're gonna be upgrading some guys as per usual for the Giants, in which we got Tolman Fox will be a 63 overall, and Theo Johnson will be a 73 overall. Interesting. All right. I don't know what's up with all the garbage upgrades for the Giants today, but I guess I'll take it. I don't know. And now we're gonna go over to the Cowboys, see what they got. Let's see. Ooh, they got some upgrades as well. All right, what do we got? Micah Parsons will be a 99 overall. Ooh, they needed that. They desperately needed that. All right, and that will. The next game that I will be simulating will be the New Orleans Saints versus the Atlanta Falcons. The Saints are 1-2 and the Falcons are 0-3. So that's pretty much where I'm gonna leave it off for tonight. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. I appreciate every single one of you guys. If you guys made it to this video, make sure you guys leave a like, hit that subscribe button, and I will see you guys next time. Have an amazing night, guys.